Hello children, welcome to online learning. Today we will start new chapter number 4, heat. Children, first of all we will discuss that what is heat. When you stand in the sunlight or sit near fire, you feel hot. When you touch a piece of ice, you will feel cold. When you dip your finger in warm water, you feel warm. When you rub your hands together, your hands become warm. How does it happen? It happens because the mechanical energy gets converted into heat energy. Many other forms of energy can also be converted into heat energy. For example, when fuel is burned, chemical energy stored in the fuel gets converted into heat energy. So children, heat is actually a form of energy which causes the sensation of hotness or coldness. The SI unit of heat is joule. We are representing it as capital J. Heat causes expansion. Heat causes changes in temperature, change in state, and chemical changes also. Now, let us discuss the effects of heat. When you heat an object, many changes takes place. To understand this, let us do a simple activity. Children, when you heat a solid, the movement of molecules increases. This increases the average distance between the molecules. Thus, the space occupied by the molecules increases. The molecules in solids are packed close to each other. The position of these molecules is almost fixed in solid. So, to demonstrate expansion in solid, let us do a simple activity. Take an apparatus that consists of a metal ring and a metal ball. Initially, this ball passes through a ring attached to a stand at room temperature. When we heat the ball for a few minutes and then try to pass the same ball through it, it is not passing. So children, here you observe that the ball does not pass through it. Why this happens? This is because the ball has expanded on heating. Now leave the ball for some time and allow it to cool down. When again we try to pass the ball, this time the ball passes through the ring. This is because the ball contracts on cooling. So children, through this activity, we concluded that the solid expand on heating and contract on cooling. So this is one of the effect of heat, that is expansion. Now, let us see the examples of expansion in solid around us. Children, during summer season, the iron expands. To allow expansion, the space is left between the two sections of the railway track. The gaps are left between two sections of the railway tracks for expansion because during summer here the iron, that is solid, expands on heating and it fills the gap. So children, this is an example around us that solid is expanding on heating, and that's why there are gaps left between the railway tracks. Now let us see expansion in liquid. So for demonstrating the expansion in liquid, we have few apparatus here with us. Children, here we take some colored water in the flask and cork in it. Insert a glass tube through the hole in the cork and fix the flask properly to the stand. Now allow the bottom of the flask to rest on the wire gauge kept on the tripod stand and put a burner under it. Mark the initial level of the water in the glass tube and start heating the flask. After some time, we'll observe the water level first fall to B and then rises steadily and reaches up to C. So children, through this activity, we conclude that the colored water expands on heating, demonstrating expansion in liquid. Now let us see expansion in gas. Fix a balloon at the neck of a can with the help of thread. Place it in water bath containing boiling water. So children, here we observe that the balloon inflates bigger in size as the air inside it expands on heating. So children, with the help of this activity, we conclude that the gases expands on heating and their expansion is very large as compared to solid and liquid. Children, this expansion occurs more in gases because the molecules in gases are very far from one another. The space between the molecule is maximum in gases. Hence, the force of attraction between gas molecule is almost negligible. The gas molecules have the maximum freedom to move around independently, and on heating, the vibration of these molecules increases and also the distance between the molecule. Now children, let us do another activity. So here we have three mugs, that is A, B and C, and put cold water in mug A, hot water in mug B and slightly warm water in mug C as shown in the figure. Now children, first of all, dip your left hand in cold water in mug A and right hand in hot water in mug B. Make the hand to be in this position for 2 or 3 minutes. Now take out the hands from mug A and B and dip both hands swiftly in lukewarm water in mug C. Here we will notice that the water in mug C does not feel equally warm to both the hands, since to the left hand this lukewarm water appears to be hot, while to the right hand this lukewarm water appears to be cold. So, it is true to say that we cannot depend on our sense of touch for estimating the hotness or coldness of an object. So children, I hope you understood the topic, and able to answer these questions. Question number 1. Sensation of hotness and coldness is caused by dash energy. Handles of cooking utensils should be made of material that are. Define heat. Give an example of expansion in solid due to heat. Why there are gaps left between two sections of the rail track. So children, these are few of the questions related to topic what we have discussed today. You need to solve all these answers.